May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're looking at the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, NZDUSD, the Kiwi, right? Now, look at what look at what I've drawn up here. Look at this markup. Now, all of this goes away. All right, we're going to do some fresh um, analysis. Okay, from the monthly, what can we see? Consolidation. Look at look how long this consolidation lasted. I'm talking about from 2022 all the way until 2024, a couple of years, and then we get this a break below the uh, the, the consolidation, and look at that. We take out that liquidity low. We take out the sell side liquidity from this low. All right. This low almost took out all of the sell side liquidity. Almost, but it didn't. All right. But it did sweep the low. We did make a new low for the consolidation, right? So it goes up. And for 4 months up until July, we got our first bearish candle after 4 months of bullish price action. That's interesting. All right. We, price came right back into this consolidation. So is this a fake out? Is this a fake out? Yes or no? I don't think it is. I honestly don't. Because just because it came back into that's a strong point that it came back into the consolidation. That's a strong point to make for people that say, "Oh, it is a fake out." No, we are we are moving down. All right, this is a downtrend. You can see that low, lower high, lower low, lower high, low. We didn't make a new low yet. We didn't make a new low yet. All right, but you can see the lower highs. You can see that we're making lower highs, and we are squeezing. We're starting to squeeze, right? So it's more bearish than anything. Let's put it that way. And where did price turn? Where did we get that beautiful bearish engulfer? Right at a fair value gap. Boom, right there, a bearish fair value gap. All right, that's a monthly bearish fair value gap. Price turn right around. So in that, with that creating an order block here, you want to see price show resistance when it comes back up to test this the buy up before the strongest sell. All right, this buy to sell, you want to see price come back up and test that and not give a candle body close above it. All right, and you want to see this candle get respected at the 50% mark, and that order block, that crossing of the buy before the strongest sell off, is right at that, right just below that 50% mark. You don't want to see a candle body close above the 50%. You want to see that be respected, that the equilibrium of this candle range. All right, now that's enough for that. All right, if we go down to the weekly, you can see that we were just in this mess for how long? Weeks, weeks, couple months. All right, and there goes that mark here. This candle, this big institutional looking candle here, was the one that was the last bullish leg, right? The manipulation leg, if you will. And price didn't close below it until this candle. So we're looking for price to come back into this the order block, find resistance, and continue down. And that's exactly what happened. you can see it with this candle right here. All right, here is your change in the state of delivery. All right, where the market goes from bullish to bearish. We can put it. We can mark it this way. There is a gap here. All right, that the original mark is marked at. But you can see how price finally broke through, closed below it, came back, tested it, and then tried to get above it, failed. No candle body closes above that line, and then we actually close lower. Okay, all right. So I am definitely bearish on this, and you can see after, if you're just going to mark it from the high to the low, and where is the break of market structure? Right here. Boom. All right. This is easy. We have a retracement. We retrace from a bearish fair value gap, a monthly one that's right there, and we can see price going lower. That's all. Let's keep it simple. If we go to the daily, let's try that again. All right. You can see clearly we have a change in the state of delivery. Boom. We have a sweep of liquidity, which I need to see when an order block is formed. I want to see a sweep of liquidity that would indicate that price doesn't have a reason to go back up here, and we have a protected high. You understand? All right. Price breaks structure to the downside. We pull back. Let's get rid of that. We pull back into it, and where do we find the reason to turn around? At this bearish daily fair value gap right there. All right, price came up into it. Boom, boom, boom. And what happened here? One, we have a bearish engulfer, right? Two, it's not quite bearish actually. It didn't take not quite engulfing. I like to see engulfers take the high and the low of the previous candle, but in this case we did form a legitimate order block. There was a sweep of liquidity. All right, we have a buy up before the close, the stronger close down, and we have the order block formed. It comes back, or price comes back into it. Price comes back into it to test it. Pop, pop, pow, 2 times. Up close candles, and then we have a down close candle closing below those lows, forming a sub order block, if you will. All right, but you can see just how strong. I'm gonna mark this order block out. You can see just how strong. If I can get it right, I'll be all right tonight. All right, that's not it. That's not what I was trying to do. All right. You can see just how strong the order block is because it swept liquidity, and you can see the strong movement away. You can see that we tapped this candle right here, tapped into the displacement. This is what I want to see when I see an order block. I want to see when it's formed. I want to see a displacement. I want to see an imbalance made as it pulls away from price, pulls back into it, and price uses that fair value gap, that imbalance, to push away again. And we formed another imbalance right there. And where did price find its way back to? Aha! Aha! We found another fair value gap. Boom. And it tried to get above it, but look where the candle body closed. Okay? It's showing respect to it. All right? Doesn't mean that ultimately it won't eventually get past it. Doesn't mean that. But what does this indicate? Respect. Respect. And you see how price left this level. That's why I like this order block to hold. That's why I like the way this order block is forming. So we know this one is up here. All right, we know that one is up there, but I'm going to put some emphasis on this sub order block, if you will. Price came right back to it. Price came right back to it, tested it. Right now, it's showing respect inside of that fair value gap as as it taps the order block here. So I'm looking for this one to hold. I'm looking for price to reject from it down to these lows. Now, I also want to point out too. Sorry for all the shifting. If we put this in a channel, I find it. I don't trade channels, and you already know that. You know I don't trade no crazy channels. That's not the kind of trader I am. But you see how evenly, how precisely it holds to it. All right. And usually you look for three contacts in a channel, right? This one has an order block here. I don't know if we get to see the other side of this, but if it does within the order block, say we hit right about there, I'm looking for this to hold and and act as a confluence of support of resistance as we hit the resistance line of this channel. And I think that we're going to see price head lower. So that's my analysis. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. I only use the channel just to show you where price is in the structure. All right. And if we break it down again, just to three things: where is the fractal high? Where is the fractal low? And where is the break of market structure? That will tell you, that is the formula to find out what the bias is. Right now on the daily, this is your high, this is your low, this is your break of market structure. This is bearish. What are we waiting for? This leg of structure has to be pulled back into. And we're looking in that leg of structure, that last leg of bearish structure, where price will turn around, find the resistance, and then turn over. And we have pinpointed the fair value. I mean the bearish order block with the fair value, the displacement that says, hey, this is a legitimate order block, and there's a good chance, there's a good probability that it will hold price. And the fact that we have we have it in a channel, and the channel is intersecting that order block, price could make it right up to that line, or just start to pull back from current levels. But I believe this order block with the channel is going to act as a confluence, overlapping confluences, and you just want to see that just strengthens the argument for lower prices. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm not saying uh, wait till price gets here and then you can take a short. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just looking for all the arrows that are pointing in the right direction, in the same direction. Okay. All right. Let me know what your thoughts are, and do make sure you check out the other analysis I have for this week that I put out yesterday. The S&P 500, the gold, US dollar CAD, pound USD, and euro USD, and along with the most important, the US dollar index analysis. We have to know what the dollar's doing so we can find out what the others are doing, right? All right. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the boost button and the like button, and do leave a comment. Thanks.